What do you think about your online experience when it first started? What were the things that were hard or that worried you or concerned you that passed with time, and what did you do to help them pass with time?
Here we have from our list of things. Have a regular space and set it up at least 20 minutes ahead. We use a music stand for Maya's music, and we use another music stand to hold our iPad so it's still. You shouldn't hold it because it's too hard to do and hard for the teacher to see. Aim the iPad so that Jason can see all of Maya's body, so he can see her left hand position and fingers well, and her bow, arm, and hold too. Sometimes he will ask her to come in close,
like to see, or from a different angle.
You could move the phone or the iPad to see this better, but it's much easier to get the child to move. Have your books someplace close, a pencil for notations. If there are notes to make on your music, you guys have to do this because Jason can't do it for us. But at least for the older kids, this is a good thing. And I think for parents, if they have to do it, it's good for them to do it. If you don't know what to do, then the teacher can do it on theirs and just show you. Try to choose a place that is well lit. So we have a big bright light here. Especially if it's night or if it's dark at your house, try putting a light on the child. Find a space where you won't have interruptions or background. So in other words, pets can be okay, but only if they stay quiet, right? So if you have a yappy dog, he needs to go away. He needs to go in another room or something, right? We have our cats here a lot of the time. The cats are here, but they don't pay any attention. They don't cause trouble. Siblings could be in another room if possible, I think, so that it's not distracting. Because when you're online, any noise is magnified. It's not like being in a room where maybe the kid is playing quietly in the room. It can be more, because every sound gets magnified. Unwanted noise is a bigger problem online. So don't set up with a bright window behind you. So if Maya was standing in front of a window, it will be too dark. It's better to be beside a window. So if the window light was coming to the side. Have your violin case nearby. Buy some extra strings or bow hair if you can now. Because this was something we had a problem. Maya A string sounded horrible and it started to unravel and it was starting to hurt her finger because we could not find string here anywhere. We couldn't get them. So I know that seems desperate, but it can be a lot easier to just get them now while they're still around. Have a parent out of the picture, but nearby in a chair and taking careful notes and listening. It can be a good idea to record the lesson. So I always record all of Maya's lessons on the iPad, on the iPhone. The iPhone usually comes with a voice memo, so we just record the lesson all the time. And when I'm writing in my notes, if Jason says, oh, here, do it this way, or always be careful of this, or if he plays part for her so that she can hear it, I write down the time on the audio so that in her notes, she can refer to the audio again and go back and listen to that again. You can record the whole lesson if you have another phone or iPad, but do not post lessons online. Don't post them online. It's rude and it's not really copyright free. So it's not polite to the teacher to record lessons. I don't think it's a good idea. You can record them, but you can't post them online. It's not good because you don't want people to share lessons. Yeah? It's not right. Your lesson is for your student, not for another student. Be ready and tuned and go to the bathroom and trim your nails before your lesson, at least 5 minutes before it starts. Be patient because you might need to wait for your teacher to be ready, right? So you sort of sit around and nothing is happening, and then bam, your teacher is there, right? So it's not like you can hear them coming down the hall or anything, or you can see that they're almost done. It just starts immediately, so you have to be patient. The connection will sometimes not be great, or it will quit. You have to be patient and just connect again. You can maybe arrange to have the teacher be the one to connect with you, unless that's a problem. But the big thing is don't both try to connect at the same time. Because if I try to call you and you're trying to call me, we will cancel each other out. It won't work. Try not to have other people using your Wi-Fi or your data connection while the lesson is going on, as it can make connection problems or a lag happen. A lag in that sound. Sometimes you may need to ask your teacher to just explain or say something again, because the audio cut out. Try not to speak over each other and wait to speak. Always say hello. Do your bow at the beginning, right, Maya? Still do all that. And the rest can be like any other lesson, pretty much. Don't have TVs, radios, cell phones, or computer or games on in the room, and be considerate, right? Some of the advantages are you can record the lesson. You can do your lesson in your pajama bottoms. No one needs to know. You can sometimes share your life at home, right? Your pictures. Can share pictures like us in Singapore, or the cat, or your room, or something like that, right? You get so that can be nice if it doesn't take much time. But make a plan for the lessons ahead. So at the last 5 minutes or so of the lessons, Jason will always work out with Maya what they are going to do next time for the next lesson, and sometimes the lesson ahead, so she knows what to practice. Right? If you need to cancel, do so by email or phone as soon as possible so someone else can use your lesson time. If you need music or a book, or just for now, you can ask if someone can send a good picture or of their copy, or look for a PDF online. It's best if you can print it out and so that they can use it. What else did I write? Do your best, practice between lessons, and have fun.
Thank you so much.